Wire, the new voice for Pine Hills and Metro Orlando. Jarvis Wheeler in the building from Evans High School.
Yeehaw.
The Trojans doing things, right?
You know.
Jarvis, what's the difference between a regular high school and a community school like Evans?
That's like asking, what is the difference between a rotary phone and a smartphone?
My mom didn't graduate from high school, never had a house, never rented one, didn't know how to drive a car, didn't have anything to her own name.
I was a lucky one. Like, I had two parents. If we didn't have something one day, the next day we'll have it.
Like, I would fight like every day after school. I was hanging out with the bullies, the people that was gang affiliated, real bad people.
My mom has AIDS. My younger brother is infected with AIDS also. Luckily, I didn't get it.
I would come home and we don't have no lights, so I have to use the lights from my camera phone. There weren't water that was working, so now we have to go outside and bathe.
A lot of drugs, pain pills, crack abuse, a lot of anger.
I know people who were homeless who were coming to school with like their clothes in their backpack, going to the bathroom so they can wash themselves. Like, they didn't know anything else besides that.
I got really depressed, suicidal.
I remember when I heard 75 gunshot just coming through the house, windows busted, glass everywhere, screaming, hollering. I was this close from getting killed that night.
It wasn't scary to them anymore. They were used to hearing pow, pow, pow early in the morning. But in the midst of all of that, that which was meant to kill them made them stronger.
They want their life to look different than what it looks like now. But staying in a cycle or not having further opportunity is not okay. I don't want limitations on them. I want them to have a choice.
Evans High School Trojans are doing big time stuff here in Pine Hills. A beacon of light for Metro Orlando.
Asian, Jamaican, Latino, Asian, Caribbean, Caucasian, African, we're all American. Evans Community High. We're reaching for the sky.
Community Partnership School is the coming together of different organizations that genuinely allows them to flourish. It's about building relationships with each student one at a time. It's about building relationships with our community partners, partner by partner. Every kid deserves a chance to grow up and not be hungry and be healthy, to grow up and to have a place to live that's safe and be able to go to school and learn and grow and develop. They find mentors who love them and show them the way. They see opportunity where they haven't seen opportunity before because they have a relationship with someone who says, take the risk. You can do this. We know you can.
Jarvis, unique story. You went to school here, right?
Correct, yes, sir.
You went from being a student, walking the hallways, now to managing the hallways. How did that feel?
I love it, man. I love it.
For me, it's no better feeling than to tell the students, I know what you're going through, or I understand what you're going through, or I was right here with you. So it's important for me to pay it forward and give back and prepare for the next generation, because I got kids and I need somebody to lead them.
Children's Home Society is all about transforming lives and helping children to succeed. And this is the most unique arrangement I've ever seen that achieves that goal. The 4 core partners are Children's Home Society of Florida, the University of Central Florida, Orange County Public Schools, and Orange Blossom Family Health. Together with the representatives from the community, we ensure the success of the school.
Let's go, Trojans, let's go!
Evans High School is a Title I high school serving over 2,500 students, and over 90% of our children are from low-income families. All students on our campus have the ability to eat for free. Our belief system is that demography for our students does not equal their destiny. We know that with high-quality instruction and also an engaging staff, and through the resources in the partnership with the Hub, that our students are going to be successful.
This high school is so much more than just students coming to get an education and attending class. We have turned our school into a hub to address the specific needs, strengths, and challenges, bringing in people that can not only impact our students, but our school and community at large. While most schools are focusing on raising the ceiling, we are raising the ground floor as well. This is the center of our community school, open several days a week before class starts, after school gets out, and even during the summer. Man, we got tutoring, mentoring, after-school programs, snacks, music, athletics, arts, medical care, all right here on campus, whether it's dental, vision, and even behavioral health. We even offer free supper for those who participate in our after-school activities, providing more opportunities and encouraging students to stay on the campus and off the streets.
If we can keep students in school, then we can work on their challenges because the barriers they face and the stories that take place are unimaginable.
So I remember coming home and there's like eviction notice on the door and it's like, okay, now where are we gonna live? People don't understand that school lunches sometimes are the only way that kids can eat. They're not happy about Christmas. They're not happy about Thanksgiving because that means they don't eat. What good is learning about algebra if you don't have any food to eat? What good is learning about history if you don't know where your next meal is coming from? Those are things that are important to survival, whereas education, at that point, is just a luxury.
Marklene really was able to grab on to the resources that were available. And the best part is that it's kind of full circle, so she's trying in her way to not only make sure that she is moving forward in life, but she wants to make sure that everybody else around her gets that same chance.
Unfortunately, too many of our children in our community grow up in an environment where their health care is not a priority, which prevents them from performing their best while they're at school. At Orange Blossom Family Health, we're able to provide primary and preventative health care along with dental, vision, and behavioral health right on the campus of Evans High School.
Students can receive physicals, immunizations, and be treated for acute and chronic conditions without parents missing work or students missing school. And when students feel like they have a place that is accessible to them, they are empowered to utilize it to improve their health, the health of the population for generations to come.
Good morning, Trojans. I'm Sarai Antoine. I originally came from Haiti, from one of the poorest parts of my country. When we had to get water, we used to pump it. We had to cook food on rocks. It was pretty hard for us. Coming to Evans was such a big change in my life because I met people that believed in me when I personally didn't believe in myself. I got to be around positive leaders like my mentor, Ms. Vanderpool.
She's just such an amazing young woman. When she came here, you know, she was raw.
And then when I was getting suspended, I was like, Ms. Vanderpool, I need someone to talk to.
She didn't want a long rap sheet.
She told me these words like, Sarai, you're able to come back from this. You're able to redeem yourself.
She's just full of energy, but just didn't really know what to do with it.
Even though if I didn't believe in myself, because Ms. Vanderpool believed in me, I felt like I could conquer the world. Because I had somebody that was showing interest in my well-being, showing interest in my education, showing interest in whatever I was doing.
And she really wanted to leave her mark on campus.
I'm involved with SGA, Student Leadership Council, Business Professionals of America, Interact Club, Best Buddies, French Honor Society, and I have been the lacrosse captain for the past 2 years. And let's not forget tutoring. Last week, I was here for the whole day filling out college applications and scholarship forms.
The cool thing I like about Sarai, we can be silly together, we can laugh, we can cry. So just having her in my life has been amazing.
At home, I really don't have that one-on-one connection with my parents, so I always consider the hub like my second family and my second home as well.
The hub allows us to wrap our arms around the students as a total package, which is absolutely essential for their success.
We're an after-school program focused on college prep after high school.
We go out into the community and we bring in programs so that they're here on campus so that students who may be less advantaged don't have to worry about going off campus in order to get those needed skills. We have programs that focus on everything from STEM to college and career readiness, job skills, internships, character development, anger management, community service, job applications, filling out scholarship applications, applying to colleges. Every student on our campus has the ability to get a snack. We also offer supper in the cafeteria every day. Whatever it is that they're staying after school for, we have that bus to make sure that they have transportation home. Over the course of the year, we have about 1,200 of our 2,500 student population who attends tutoring and over 200 students who attend one of our enrichment programs.
We got pizza with the police, obviously with everything going on with racial injustice, law enforcement, those conversations. We're trying to remain proactive as it relates to our voice for our students in the community. Nothing punitive, is all love.
I was a very, very smart kid, but I had a very bad temper.
Tim was demonstrative, defiant, and rude, but he never lacked ambition.
The thing that I was missing the most was just having somebody who's gonna push me, love, and care for me.
I just knew he was serious about wanting to be successful, and that's why I was willing to take him under my wings.
So at school, that was my safe haven. When I got home, I was in hell. Deep down inside, I was broken. I was hurt.
If we can tackle what are often adult problems for kids in communities like Pine Hills, eliminate obstacles to learning, to building relationships, to having a vision about their future, you're not going to be dealing with a kid who's caught up in the foster care system or the juvenile justice system, or a young woman who slips into teenage pregnancy, because we will have intervened at the right time with the right approach. And that's part of the magic of the community school.
I looked up to Mr. Willer as a father figure because I didn't have one.
He took advantage of every single thing that the community school offered.
I was in a lot of different clubs and I held a lot of leadership position, but I became senior class president and graduated with an honors diploma.
He got an internship with the Orlando Police Department. He became a part of the Senate Page program in Tallahassee.
It made me want to shake up the world.
He received so many scholarships for college, and even now, he's a spokesperson for Children's Home Society. He's become a respectable leader in his own right already.
.95 The Wire, new voice of Pine Hills and Metro Atlanta. Jarvis Wheeler is in the buildings, Evans High School.
So if you want to know what a community partnership school is about, we increase the utility of a school. It's almost like a smartphone with so many apps where you have so many stakeholders, so many support systems coming in to enhance the utility of our students, making it more than just one-dimensional about education.
We've seen caring adults involved in the lives of students other than their parents. We've seen empowerment by creating a safer environment around the school from what may have been some negative things in the community. That's unique, and as a result, it brought individuals together on one focus, and that focus happens to be the success of our students, but it also meant the success of our community.
So at Evans, it's a 25-year commitment that the community knows about. That commitment implies that the partners will find the resources from wherever to continue it. We now have 8 functioning community schools up and running. This is just going to continue to expand and change the whole trajectory of lives. And when you do that one family at a time, it starts to coalesce, and then you're changing the lives of neighborhoods. That's the goal.
Tonight, the Trojans will be hosting the Soul Bowl here at Evans. The Mighty Trojans will be facing Jones High School. The game will begin at 7 p.m.
During halftime of the game, we're gonna bring everybody out and highlight all of the people who have sponsored Evans and our students for scholarships. And our goal was 20,000, and we've already eclipsed that goal, so we're excited.
35,000, thanks to y'all.
Our mission is to empower students and families, but in order to empower them, you have to have a relationship with them. And it's such a blessing to be in a position to come into a child's life and say, you are special. You can do it. You are worth it. So that's what we get to do every day.
When you look at a neighborhood like Pine Hills and talk about a school like Evans, we change lives. All our students need is light. Light to see who they can become and not just where they're from.
They believe that I'm going to make it big, so I'm going to make it big.
Motivation, determination, collaboration, communication, replication, graduation, education, jubilation, Evans Community High.